And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host for this segment. And with me today is Tina Bond-Kuglin and the Tina L, which stands for Louise.
I got named after Tina
Louise
Louise from Ginger,
okay.
from Gillingham Island.
Yes. It's the first thing you always think about. So we strive to find things that are interesting, that are positive things for Pahrump. And it just so happens about 2 or 3 weeks ago, since I work at the library, we had a group of, what were they, four-wheelers or?
They were the OHV committee for the new OHV park going in.
Well, we didn't know who they were when they had gotten a room to have a meeting. They reserved a room. We unfortunately didn't take any of the information, so we didn't know who they were. And you contacted me.
Yes, because someone asked me to attend the meeting to see what it was about.
So you came there, I came there, we're sitting there waiting for someone to come in at the appropriate time. And then I nudged you, I says, that looks like something that's, and it was an advisory board for the town. And so you got to know who they were, you introduced yourself.
Yes.
And it's not the same thing that you're doing necessarily.
No, it's not, but it's going to be a great place for our community to use and learn how to four-wheel, maybe even learn the rules of trails and the roads.
There's a lot of things being built near the fairgrounds. You'll be hearing about that in the coming months. There's a lot of work to be done to build a large track, something that's respectable, so that people aren't running all over everybody's property throughout the town.
Yes, that's recently become a huge issue of people four-wheeling on private lots that they think are the deserts.
Yes.
And it's actually not. They're owned lots. Just people just don't live here yet.
Right. And I don't know if you've noticed that the wind blows here sometimes.
Oh, yes.
Yes. But anyway, long story short, you are in charge of a group called the
Our local 4x4 group.
OL4X4G. And tell us a little bit about that.
Me and my husband started that group with a few other friends back in 2015 after we kind of walked away from other exclusive groups.
It was in town here?
No, actually, we lived in Vegas before this. We kind of got a little bit tired of the exclusive groups that only let certain type of vehicles in, so we wanted to expand in a four-wheel or off-road overland with any type of off-road vehicle.
Oh, okay. It's just comfortable neighbors with the correct type of vehicles, not necessarily specific.
Yeah, no, if you have a Toyota, a Jeep, a Dodge, a Ford, just as long as you enjoy 4x4ing and adhering and abiding by the off-road rules, you're more than welcome to join our group.
And you're not going to do anything like in Dumont Dunes or anything? Do you go out there?
Actually, we've done a few four-wheel out there, but we don't go like on holiday weekends because we know how busy it is. We do overlanding. A few of us have 4x4 trailers that could be pulled by my vehicle.
Yes.
Anywhere my vehicle that trailer fits. We've done Colorado, we've done Arizona, we've done Utah.
So you do some long haul trips?
Yes.
And how many?
I've done the Toyota. It's a Toyota big event in Colorado. You end up doing like Black Bear Pass, Imogene. I mean, it's amazing up there. It's gorgeous.
Okay, so that's not something like you get together and hang around the Pahrump area in the hills here.
We've explored almost everywhere the last 4 years that we've lived out here, trying to see where the trails are, trying to show other people where the trails are. We've done it all over Pahrump. My club actually, several years ago, adopted Wheeler's Pass. We go up every quarter and we clean it up. I was partnered with the BLM and the Forest Service, but my contact has retired, so we just continue to do it because I haven't met a new contact from the BLM yet for up there.
So you had a picture of the water trough up there?
Yes, I guess the last year the water trough was broken.
No, that wasn't it. That was another one.
I believe it's the third picture.
The third picture.
Yep, there we
There you
are.
go.
There, six of us trucks went up there. That actually is my Tundra
Okay.
with a 300-gallon water bucket on it.
Mm-hmm.
We fill it to about 200 to 150 gallons, and we drive it up there and empty it into the trough. They have fixed a trough since then, but we've taken that up like 3 times last year.
Oh, interesting.
I have horses of my own, so, it's just giving back.
Oh, yeah, that's understandable. Yes, and we used to have the charcoal kilns up there.
Yes.
We used to. Is there anything left?
I think there's like 1.5. Like if you put it all together, you may get a full one. I know when I first started wheeling in 2013, when I got my FJ, they were almost full, and now they're not.
Yes. Let's not get into what happened to them.
Yeah, we won't go there.
Yes. So you've been doing this how long with this group now?
I first started wheeling with Vegas FJ Cruisers. I was one of the founding members. We started in 2013, and then in 2015, me and my husband broke away, and we started this one. So
Okay.
since 2015, it's been going.
Was it easy to get something started here?
Oh, very, yeah, yeah, very easy. I mean, there's so many off-road people here, whether they're driving vehicles like mine or razors or side-by-sides or four-wheelers. I mean, we even have 2 small four-wheelers that we use around the ranch.
Okay. Oh, you have a ranch than a regular ranch?
Yes, I have like 5 acres, 2 horses.
Okay. Oh, interesting. And then, so the other people have the same walk of life like you have, or do they have ranches, they have horses, they have...
No, it's a mix. One of our closest friends who actually lives out here, he does have the same vehicle and the same trailer as we do, because we do a lot of overlanding together. We also help out with the Legacy Racing Association.
Oh, okay.
So we go together, but they just have a regular 1 acre, a beautiful property. I have other friends who wheel that do have horses, goats, and chickens. I have friends that are still in Las Vegas that, just normal business type of lives, and then on the weekends they wheel.
So do you do a lot of weekend trips away from here then?
Yeah, actually, we love places in Colorado, like I was saying earlier, Utah, Arizona. We go a lot with a group called Rogue Off-Road, and Rogue Overland.
Mm-hmm.
And they usually set up a winter trip and a summer trip, and they take about 30 rigs.
Wow.
And it's 4 or 5 days that they totally have mapped out. I've been to California with them. I've been to Arizona with them. I've been to Colorado with them. In fact, I made the news in Colorado.
What did you do?
I was the first person to drive Black Bear Pass with a trailer attached to my FJ. The BLM guys and the forest guy, they sat up at the top and was like, that guy's not going to make it up here. And the leader of our group said, you just wait, and that's a girl. And that's a girl. So when I got to the top, they were all excited to check out the rigs.
Oh, great, great. It sounds exciting. And nobody ever gets injured, right?
I've never had any accidents on any of the trails I've taken people with.
You were...
I take great pride in safety.
You seem like it, yes.
Yeah. If you looked at my rig outside right now, you can open the back, and all my recovery gear is there. We have ham radios. We have CB radios. We don't allow drinking when you're on the trail. When we get to camp and set up, that's a different story. But while we're driving and wheeling now.
Do you ever do anything like going to the quartzite? Quartzite?
I'm not sure what that is.
Oh, that's right. You don't want to go there because my wife will never go there. It's at the end of the year. It's in Arizona. That's a place where all the RVers go, and they stay on BLM land. And a lot of people that sell products to the RVers go over there, and it's just like a big...
Oh, okay. So I have not been to that, but I have been to the Off-Road Expo. That's in Arizona. I've been to that one.
Yeah, I don't want to start you on a bad habit. But anyway, we're going to get to the pictures now. So let's look at some of the pictures you brought with us.
All right. So that picture is actually me. And I had started to do a climb when my truck popped up. And right now it looks like I'm on 3 wheels, but right before they screamed at me to stop, I was on 1.
Oh.
So I let the truck come back down. I repositioned myself, and I made the wall.
And there's still nothing leaking from the bottom then,
Nope.
right?
I have skid plates from the front to the back.
I could see that. All right. What else? Oh,
That is my husband coming through what they call the squeeze.
now that's measured before he goes in there, right?
Actually, we had to back out. We are a little bit wider than Jeeps, and even with our mirrors folded in, he wouldn't have made it, so we backed out. That's called the squeeze up in Sand Hollow.
And he's good enough to back out
Yep.
without
Yeah.
no scrapes.
No scrapes. That
Wow.
one was in Zion.
That's beautiful.
On
right
our way
there.
back from a trail with was our club and another club called our Jeeps.
Okay.
That one actually is up at Wheeler's Pass. We actually took our group up there and we fixed the sign. The sign was all shut up and full of bullet holes, so we actually patched it and filled it in. BLM was supposed to go back up and paint it and stuff and
Yeah.
put the letters back on.
Yeah, it's sad sometimes what
And
happens.
that one is at the top of the world in Moab.
That's beautiful, though. The colors, yeah. And the colors of the vehicles, too.
Yes,
That worked out
mine's right in the middle.
Yes. So if you want to talk to the folks out there, if you want to get some more people interested, what do they have to do to contact you?
Oh, they just go to the website, the Facebook page, and they click on Ask to Join. It usually comes right to me, and we let them join.
So go to Facebook for, what's it called?
Facebook groups, and
Okay.
then OL4X4G.
Facebook groups OL4X4G. And that's what it says right there on the screen. So anyway, you got anything planned for the near future? It's cold out there now.
Actually, we've been talking to a few of our off-roaders to do the winter jamboree up in Sand Hollow.
Where's that?
Sand Hollow? Utah. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been up there evidently.
It's Hurricane.
Okay,
Or-
I've heard of that, yes.
Yeah. So we're talking about doing that. That's in January.
Okay, well, it's been a real pleasure speaking to you.
Oh, you too. Thank you guys so much for having me today.
And remember how to get in touch with Tina? And it's called OL4X4G if you go to Facebook. So thank you so much for
you.
visiting with us. And thank you for visiting with us, too. We'll see you hopefully next week.
Hello and welcome to Community Viewpoint. I'm your host for this segment, Maria Guerra, and I am so excited to be joined today by Miss Vanessa Skinner. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm so excited to have you on. When I found out what you were doing, I was like, we have to do a show. So Vanessa is the founder of Pahrump Mother Circle. She is also a doula and childbirth educator with Spiritual Birth Keeper. I'm so excited to talk to her, and let's get right into it because I'm so excited for you to hear what she has to say and what she's doing. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So first off, let me actually, I know we talked before the show about Pahrump Mother Circle, but let's find out like just a little bit about what got you there to Pahrump Mother Circle.
Yep, that's a good one. What got me there was pure selfishness on my part. So when I moved here in 2020, the January of 2020, and before I got here, I Googled play groups, mother circles, and just any kind of group where mothers come together to see what was going on and to jump in and to meet mothers. And I Googled it so much that I just thought something was wrong with me because nothing was coming up. Nothing. So then I decided just to get here, and I would find the moms when I get here. And so for about a year, I went to things and events and, just other classes. And I was literally the only one that would be there. And these were amazing events that were put on, but for some reason they weren't getting the mothers out. So, and then what I continued to read over and over was mothers like me who were new in town, also looking for friends and community. And so I thought, well, if there's me, then there must be others. I can't be the only one. So I threw it out there, and I just decided over the summer that I would start this Pahrump Mother Circle, and then I launched it in August, and I didn't, you have nothing to lose. It either works or it doesn't work. So the first month we were just getting to know each other, and then in September, we finally had our first mother circle, and 6 beautiful mothers showed up with their beautiful children. And then the next time there were about 15 mothers that showed up. So, and it's growing. It's growing
from there.
and growing. And then the next month I launched a book club. So we have a mother's book club. And then after that, I introduced a stroller club. So we have a stroller club. And then this month we just launched our classes, Pahrump Mother Circle classes, which was
That's awesome.
put on by the mothers in the community. So I sought out to find amazing mothers that I knew lived here. And guess what I did? I did.
You did.
Oh, this is a good community. This is some really amazing mothers.
That's awesome. I checked out the page and I was just amazed and so happy to see everything that was on there that's going on. I was just telling her before the show, if you go to Facebook and look up Pahrump Mother Circle, there's this beautiful event that you had with this gorgeous like apple pastry, which I want to make now. It looks so good. And it looked so nice, and all the comments and the moms, I think, needed you to be here and are so excited to be involved. And you've been here in the community before. You were a resident before.
About a decade ago.
Then you came back. And I think it's just going to be it's already successful, and it's going to be even more successful. And I was excited that the other mothers too are just like, you're such a great leader and mentor, and they are like learning from a page out of your book and saying, yeah, I want to do this too. And they're empowered by what you're doing. And so I thought that was really, really neat. And you're also a childbirth educator too. So are you going to be starting those classes, I think, here pretty soon? And I know that there's organizations out there looking to sponsor you. So I'm going to try to get involved as much as I can with that as well. So, because I think it's something that we need here. So if you're watching and you're interested in one of those, like, I think you should email Vanessa right away, because I know that they're low cost. And
yeah, we have put those. Those have started, and I put them on the calendar every month. And yes, it's just a matter of maybe a little bit more collaboration to get those.
Okay.
So I'd love to see that as a regular. Every mother should have a childbirth class.
Mm-hmm.
It's just game changing. And I taught one back in September, and it was a really, really nice response to it. So yeah, like you said, there's just, I just think, I don't know why Pahrump just can't be the best community in the state of Nevada. That's really my only goal, is why can't we, I just know I've worked with women for so long now, mm-hmm. that I know that they're amazing. And then you get them together, then they're unstoppable. And that's what I was trying to achieve. And it just happened so fast and lovely. And as you mentioned, these women are so talented, and then they're coming forward with. So I bring in only, my things that I know and I know well, and then they are bringing in their talents, and that is blowing me away, the response. And there's nothing more that I love than women and babies. So this is just a dream for me to be able to do this. Yeah.
That's awesome. And I know the kids, with the pictures, you can see just the joy in the kids as well. The kids were having so much fun. And how awesome is it that we're engaging kids? Because for so long, I mean, I know everybody mentions, the pandemic and all of that. And I just really, I'm so excited that we're like coming out of that and out of that. And the kids are just really just being inspired and happy, and to be around such positive families. Mm-hmm. Like, it's just really touching to see that. And many of you know my day job is WIC, and I know the WIC program supports you 100%. And the focus is for families, and what you're doing for families is really amazing. And I hope more people will become involved. And if, I'm just going to throw this out there.
Okay.
If you're a business or an organization or a restaurant or a winery, perhaps, and you want to get involved and start hosting events for the Pahrump Mother Circle, I'm really going to encourage you to do that, because these are just wonderful women, wonderful families doing really good for the community, really positive things. And I think that you're going to grow so much that I think you're going to need a place that has a bigger. I think you're going to need a bigger venue soon, because I really see you going very far.
Well, I was texting with some of the ladies. We're putting our events together for December, and we're having to cap them. And I just never, I would like, don't worry, we'll never get very full. And we literally are having to cap them because these women are just that amazing. And anyone who wants to, I have anything, I have many ideas if anyone wants to. We have a wonderful family lantern walk going on in Discovery Park at the end of December.
That's
awesome. And that's for the whole family. So there's us mothers, but then there's also the events for the whole family to come out to. And so if anyone wants to do hot chocolate or cookies for that will have a big turnout, and it's going to be very fun. Mm-hmm.
And then what day is that?
That's going to be December. It's not right on the solstice, is it? December 21st? It's
sure.
the second to last Wednesday in December.
Okay.
So I should know that at the top of my head, but
it's okay.
I know that one.
Guess what? Now the audience can have a little bit of homework, and you can go to Pahrump Mother Circle on the Facebook page and sign up to be in the group. Is there a couple of questions that will let you in?
Yes,
There's a couple of questions,
just
and then
that you live here and that you want to be an awesome mother
and
make friends.
If you're watching this, I didn't mean to cut you off before that sentence, but I just had a.
Oh, so no, I
love talking to Vanessa, because we're both like popping out ideas, and it's so great. But I have a thought. So if you're watching this and you're inspired by this, but you don't have small children and you just want to be supportive, you can either contact the Pahrump Mother Circle. You can contact the WIC office and tell them you're interested in supporting the Pahrump Mother Circle, or you can just go on the Facebook page and send a message of what you want to support. You can sponsor. I just heard hot chocolate and cookies, so you could sponsor that. But there's so many people I know will be inspired by what you're doing that maybe had this when they were mothers, or didn't have this, and just really, like you said, this is such a great community, and
every
so much
community
potential.
Needs a mother circle.
Yeah.
And I've been a mom a long time, and I was a young mom when we had met the first time, and now I'm an older mom with younger children, with my 9 children. So I've been a mom a long time, and I live for this stuff, for learning and encouraging and being there, and the friendships that I hoped would be made, and they're being made. And so it's really, it is, and I don't know if I'm allowed, but I want to shoot something out to the Elks Club, because they came to me and looking for families to host a Christmas dinner too. So which I have plenty and plenty of families to now hand over to them. So that's exactly how it works. And,
that's awesome.
And
I think Pahrump has been like that. I don't know if you've I know you have, but in the past, I mean, there's things that happen, good tragedies, things that happen, and the community just comes together for those things. And it's amazing to see this community come together. I know there's lots of wonderful communities across the nation, but we live here, and you're watching here, and this community really does come together for things like that. And everybody is really on the same playing field, no matter what maybe socioeconomic background you come from. It doesn't matter. When groups like this come together, everybody is just friends and community members, and we're all one community, and I love that.
I know, because there's that base of wherever you come from, whatever your belief system, whatever your ethnicity, but that's just the base. And then on top of that trumps the motherhood, and we all are that. So it just didn't really matter, because the foundation is motherhood. So And, you know, I was watching this documentary once years ago on happiness. I'll just say this really quickly because I think of it often and what true happiness looks like. So I was very interested. And all I remember from this whole documentary was one scene over in like Louisiana down by the swamps. And people were just eating alligator and they were toothless and they were just sitting out by their trailer houses. And they loved their lives.
Just being together.
Like, yeah, because they had that community
Yeah.
of just sharing their alligator together. And I will never forget that.
That's
Community.
awesome.
Yeah, community.
Community is what it's all about. And thank you so much. And everybody have a wonderful, safe weekend. Thank you so much. Look forward to another show with Vanessa about childbirth education. Thank you so much.